Owning up to your mistakes, taking responsibility. That's what today's video is all about. Taking responsibility for our action. There was some things in our lives that we were not responsible for, were totally out of our control. But there are some things that we put ourselves into, and we made up excuses as to not take responsibility and become accountable for our actions. So today we are going to squeeze those lemons that life gave us and take responsibility and become accountable for our actions. In the Bible, the prodigal son, he went off on his own. He told his father, give me my money and let me go and live my life and do my own thing. And he did. And after a while, he came to his senses when he was there, rummaging around for scraps, can't feed himself, and he had to go and feed the pigs. He realized, as a Jewish person, I'm not supposed to be feeding pigs. And besides, my father have this big mansion that I don't have to lift a finger in my house if I don't want to. And here I am feeding these disgusting pigs and wanting even to eat their food. So what did the prodigal son do? He took responsibility and he owned up to his actions. He spoke the truth to himself, and then he made his way back home to his father's house. When he got to his father's house now, he told his father, Dad, I'm the one responsible for my actions. And I left your house and I went away. I'm no longer worthy to be called your son. He was taking responsibility for his actions and he was making himself accountable to his father once again. This is what God wants us to do. He wants us to own up to our own mistakes. Yes, God sees and God knows our hearts and all the different excuses that we use to remain the same, right? God knows everything about us. That is the truth. But at the same time, we have to own up to our own mistakes and come back to God and say, God, this is who I am. This is the person that I am. And we must squeeze our lemons that life has presented unto us. Squeeze everything out of those lemons by becoming responsible for our actions and by having others who hold us accountable to our actions as well. This is how we are going to make the lemonade. This is how we're going to put everything together into the jar and make our life refreshing for others who follow and for us to interact with us in a healthy manner. So our lemonades involves speaking the truth always. It involves listening to the promises of God and speaking the promises of God in our life. It involves us being accountable for our own actions and allowing allowing others to hold us accountable as well. Make sure that the person that you place over your life to be accountable, make sure that person is a loving person. Make sure that person have your best interests at heart. Because a lot of time we put ourselves in situations and under people who don't have our best interests at heart. They are all about themselves and we end up being hurt all over again, and then this cycle continues because we didn't deserve the right person to put over us and to be accountable to. It's not every person that we can bring in our life and say, I want you to be an accountability partner for me. It's not every person that you can do that. You have to weed out the people who are in your life, the ones that who are around you. Watch their actions. Watch the way how they think. Watch the way how they speak to you. Watch the way how they interact with others. And this is going to tell you if this person can be a good accountability partner for you. And if by their action you're saying that no, this person doesn't have the fruit, then you don't do it. We have to vet every person that comes into our life. We have to set up boundaries. A part of us taking responsibility for our actions also involves us putting up healthy boundaries in our lives, and a lot of times we don't have any boundaries, and that causes us to become hurt over and over. We're in a continuous cycle, and we walk away from people who, when we would actually stay in relationship with them, we walk away from them because why? We have all these walls up and everything like that. In order for me to be fully surrendered unto God, it means that I must hold myself responsible for my actions as well as being accountable to others. So I love you, my beautiful people in the transparent life. This is the island girl or Buzz, whatever you want to call me. I just want us to be happy, whole, and healthy, and know that we are valuable to God. Know that we are important to God. Know that everything that we have gone through in this life can be used for the honor and for the glory of God. Our scars can truly become and be used for the purposes of God if we allow Him to walk in our life. So many times we are fighting the work of God in our lives. But I will see you in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notification, and share with a friend. You never know what this video can do for someone who needs.